Rainbow Six Siege is an online tactical shooter video game developed by Ubisoft in 2015, though I'm sure you already know that since you're watching this video. This video is honestly just going to be me rambling about things that bother me about modern Siege. First on my list is the upcoming changes to Maverick in the next season. Maverick was made to be an alternative to Thatcher and help spice up the gameplay a bit. But Ubisoft came out a few days ago and basically said he's not that much of an alternative anymore, so let's remove one of the things that made him an alternative in the first place and replace it with something that isn't too useful for his playstyle. At least that's the impression I got from the patch notes. What they're doing to him is replacing his frag grenades with flash grenades, and I cannot wrap my head around why they think this is a good idea. Because this is how I play Maverick. I burn a small hole in a reinforced wall, toss a frag grenade to destroy the enemy gadgets on the other side. Maverick can destroy enemy gadgets permanently with a bit of risk, while Thatcher can disable them temporarily without much risk. That, in my opinion, is what you call an alternative. Also, the new EMP grenade secondary gadget doesn't make much sense to me either. To me, it just feels like they want to replace Thatcher without making a new alternative for him. Something else they are changing next season is they are increasing the recoil in all weapons and removing damage reduction from silencers. The reasoning for the recoil nerf is because some weapons have too good of recoil, and instead of nerfing those weapons, they're nerfing all weapons. As for the silencers, they want more people to use them, so they're removing the damage reduction. This, in my opinion, will make sneaky operators like Nock even more powerful, while also making them harder to get into for new players because of the new recoil. The original purpose of silencers was to sacrifice damage potential, but also give you the advantage over unsuspecting enemies and confusing their teammates. However, now all you need to really worry about is the new recoil of the weapons, which makes them a bit overpowered in a lot more situations. Alright, I'm moving on to the next thing that kind of bothers me. One thing that they've done pretty recently, I think, can't really remember when they added this, but they made it so that whenever you die to another player, it immediately tells everyone on your team who they are. You don't have to tell your team verbally or in the text chat anymore. However, when you kill someone who hasn't been marked and you see their operator's emblem on the ground, you have to tell your teammates who it was and what to watch out for verbally, or take a few precious moments to type in chat. This kind of bothers me because it feels like they only went halfway with their idea. Though I can also kind of see it becoming a problem if they have both game mechanics in the game, because it could cause a lot more issues regarding people who don't communicate at all with their teammates, which, to me, has become a big problem as of late. Alright, this is going to be pretty short, but a big thing that bothers me about the game recently is the fact that casual no longer feels casual. This isn't really the fault of Ubisoft, more it's just the community changing, and there's a lot of people out there who watch a few esport videos online and immediately hop into a casual match to get some easy kills and test out their newfound gamer skills. I don't mind people being sweaty or tryharding, but I prefer that they stay in ranked and unranked, you know? In casual you should play for fun and not to win. So the last few points that I have are all about Ubisoft's privacy and anti-bullying changes. Being able to hide your username and profile picture to me defeats the entire purpose of them. If you want to hide your profile picture and name, why make them in the first place? I can understand if you're some kind of online content creator that doesn't want to be recognized, but again, why theme your account about that persona in the first place? Another thing that they've hidden is the rank and level of other players when you view their profile. To me, this also defeats the point of both, but according to Ubisoft, this led to too much bullying, so they just cut it out of the game. But that wasn't really the case from what I saw. Seeing another player's rank or level gives you a general idea of their skill level, and barely anyone got made fun of their rank or level in many of the matches that I played, though there was the occasional copper that got made fun of. When I saw someone who was a very low level or rank, I honestly would try to help them, explain some of the game mechanics, operative strategies, stuff that would help them out. And in a lot of the matches I played, other people would do the same. And the last thing that they removed, which was a long time ago, was vote to kick. This was removed for anti-bullying reasons as well, which is really stupid to me. During the hundreds of hours that I played while this was a thing, I only got vote kicked once for a bad reason, because I was in a game with 4 people who were in a group with each other, and thought it was funny to just vote kick me. From my experience, vote to kick actually helped remove more hackers, team killers, and AFK players than it did innocent players. I honestly don't know how to end this video, so I'm just gonna